Some of the first drag queens were in opera. Opera is not something I'm really that familiar with because I've never been to the opera. And I'm really excited to see the singers in the context of Oasis.
Opera was really born in Florence, but grew up in Venice, where the first public theaters were. And the Venetians had a tradition of men dressing in drag to play old women in comedies in the early 1600s. More common, though, is women dressing as men for a number of reasons. The primary one is that for vocal reasons, composers like the idea of a woman portraying a teenage boy.
It was kind of an erotic fascination for opera audiences back then because women were not supposed to show their ankles, and here they were seeing the entire calf of a woman. I mean, it was really scandalous.
It's opera, it's theater. You gotta make sure once you step on stage, they're gonna see it all. Yep. You know what I mean?
Okay, 25 minutes, y'all, 25 minutes.
I started doing theater in San Francisco, and just like with Shakespeare or opera, I started doing drag roles within the theater, and then it just was something that caught on for me, and I started doing it more and more, and then I started my own drag club, and that became successful, and then all of a sudden it was 20 years later. Do you know what I mean?
Nowadays, in the world of opera, it's kind of anything goes vocally in terms of who sings what, who dresses in which way. Roles that were traditionally written for women to sing are still pretty much sung by women, but not always. Sometimes countertenors who can sing in that high range will dress as girls and sing these parts originally written for girls portraying boys.
Every role like that I play, I find new aspects about my own physicality, about my own femininity or masculinity, and how that plays into my everyday life.